Okay, so let's get right into it. We're going to tackle one of those huge, debated questions in relationships. You know the one. When a man decides to get married, what's really going on in his head? Is it all about finding the one, his perfect person? Or is it just about hitting a certain point in his own life where he's finally ready?
And yeah, this is really the million-dollar question, isn't it? It can feel a little prickly, but it's a conversation that's happening everywhere. Does a man hold out for that dream woman, or does he end up committing to the person who just happens to be there when he's finally ready to settle down? Let's break down the two major schools of thought here.
So first up, we've got what we're going to call the timing theory. And this argument basically suggests that for a lot of men, marriage is way less about who and way more about when. It's almost a logistical decision as much as it is a romantic one. Oof, this quote, it really cuts right to the heart of the timing theory. And it's pretty blunt, right? The idea here is that the greatest love of a man's life might not be the woman he actually marries, just because the timing was off for him when they were together. It's a really controversial thought for sure.
So what does this actually look like in real life? Well, the people who believe this theory say that men are experts at compartmentalizing. They can be head over heels in love, but if they don't feel ready, maybe their career isn't where they want it, or they just feel like they need to live a little more, then marriage is completely off the table. Then, one day, it's like a switch just flips inside them. All of a sudden, the idea of stability and having a partner becomes way more appealing than the butterflies and passion he used to chase. And the woman who fits that new picture, she's the one who gets the ring.
But, of course, there's a really powerful counterargument to all that. So let's flip over to side B, the true love theory. This whole perspective argues that marriage isn't a matter of convenience at all. It's a deliberate choice, an act of total conviction.
And wow, this quote just captures the other side of the coin perfectly. The idea here isn't about finding someone who's good enough when the time is right. No, it's about finding someone so vital, so essential to his life, that the sheer terror of losing her is what finally makes him commit, no matter what the timing is.
You see, this theory says that a man who's really serious about marriage just refuses to settle. He gets that settling for convenience could lead to resentment and just way bigger problems down the road. For him, the dream woman isn't some supermodel fantasy. It's the person who brings him peace, the one he respects and trusts completely. So when he gets down on one knee, it's not because his internal alarm clock went off. It's because he finally found her.
Okay, let's put these two ideas side by side so you can really see the difference. The timing theory, it's all about convenience. It's a practical, almost logistical decision. He's ready for a wife. But the true love theory, that's all about conviction. It's an emotional, deeply personal decision. He's ready for his wife. See the difference? It's a huge shift in what's driving that final choice.
So you've got timing on one side and true love on the other. They seem like complete opposites. But what if there's a third way to look at this? What if the real answer has been hiding somewhere in the middle this whole time?
We've been asking the question, do men settle for a person? But what if? What if that's the completely wrong question to be asking? And here it is. This is the idea that kind of brings the two theories together. The argument isn't really about choosing one woman over another. It's about choosing a future. See, a man doesn't just wake up one day and decide to settle for his partner. He decides to settle into a new phase of his life, a phase that values totally different things.
Think about how this actually plays out over time. In his early 20s, a guy's dream might be all about excitement, status, and pure physical attraction. It's about adventure, right? But as he gets older, that dream starts to change. By his late 20s or 30s, the dream isn't about chaos and conquest anymore. It's about finding peace, loyalty, and a real partner for life.
So here's the absolute key to understanding this. It's not that he's settling for less than his dream. It's that his dream itself has fundamentally changed. The qualities he values in a partner literally evolve as he evolves. The woman who is a perfect fit for his 32-year-old self might have been completely invisible to his 22-year-old self, and honestly, vice versa. So we've looked at all the angles. You've got the timing argument, the true love argument, and now this idea of an evolving dream. So now I turn it over to you. What do you actually think is going on? This kind of changes how you see the word settling, doesn't it? If settling just means maturing and choosing a life of peace and partnership over the wild excitement of your youth, is that really a compromise, or is it just growth? And this is the personal question, the one this whole debate forces us to ask ourselves. Was it your unique, amazing qualities that won him over? Or was it the fact that you showed up right at the moment he was finally ready for the peace and stability you represent? Or, maybe it was both. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. When you look at the relationships all around you, your friends, your family, What do you see winning out in the end? Is it finding the right person, or is it all about hitting that right time? It's a huge debate, and honestly, we'd love to hear what you think in the comments. Thanks so much for tuning in.